Welcome to this 60-minute Yoga Nidra class. Yoga Nidra is a wonderful practice, and it's the fifth limb of the 8-limb path of yoga. It's the withdrawal of the senses, or Pratyahara. The reason we do it is for health and for clarity of mind, and it really helps with being able to look at ourselves, to be able to detach from our bodies for a little bit and have some sensory transcendence. So we'll make sure that our spaces are set up properly. You can practice Yoga Nidra in your bed, but Yoga Nidra is really best if practiced on the floor. Our beds are associated with sleep, and although we get very relaxed with Yoga Nidra, and Yoga Nidra means yogic sleep, it really isn't sleep. Yoga Nidra is a chance to rest and detach from the body. Yoga Nidra is a chance for us to. Yoga Nidra has the ability to allow us to take a look at ourselves, to look at some of the old habits and patterns. It's a way to plant the seed deep within the subconscious when we set our intention. It's just a nice break. So we will go through breath awareness. We'll set our intention, maybe do some backwards counting, rotation of consciousness, and experiencing the opposites, hot and cold, big, small, dark and light. And then we'll go on a little mental journey. Once we're in a very nice and deep relaxed state, we'll go on a sensory transcending journey. So start by placing your yoga mat on the floor and find a bolster, pillows, or rolled up towel to go under the knees. Maybe a small rolled towel under the neck or a very small pillow. In the original practice of Yoga Nidra, yogis would do this on the ground, in the dirt, out in the grass. And although you can do this, I would suggest that you make yourself comfortable. You can also place a light blanket or covering over you, because as the blood pressure starts to lower and we become much more relaxed, the body can be cold and it can be distracting. Yoga Nidra is a practice. Even if you find that you've fallen asleep, you will still get the messages. You will still get the benefit. But try your hardest not to sleep. You want to find yourself somewhere between awake and asleep. In that wonderful space between awareness and non-awareness. And it is a practice. So start by getting yourself in your space, lying in corpse pose or savasana, making sure that nothing is touching the palms of the hands and we let the fingers curl gently. The arms are away from the side just a little bit. The legs are stretched out long, and again, maybe a pillow underneath the knees just to help with the low back. We don't often find ourselves on our back completely straight for 60 minutes. So make your adjustments accordingly. Make sure that you've put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Make sure that you've prepared your space for uninterrupted Yoga Nidra. And now as you settle in, make any last-minute adjustments. Scratch the itch on your nose. Straighten out your clothing. Make sure that nothing is going to take your focus. As we power down, only listening to the sound of my voice as I guide you through. So again, bring your awareness now to your space, making a scan from the head all the way down to the feet, and making sure that clothing is not binding. Nothing is going to annoy you or take your attention while you're in this practice of Yoga Nidra. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Remind yourself that you will not sleep. Be aware of your body lying in the space that you have prepared. Feeling the back of your head, the back of the neck, the backs of the shoulders, the upper back, middle back, and lower back lying on the space you've prepared. Feeling the hips, the pelvis, the backs of the legs, the backs of the knees, the calves, the heels and ankles, the ends of the toes, and then feeling the tops of the feet, the shins, the knees, feeling and being aware of the thighs, the belly, the chest, the top side of the right arm, the palm of the right hand, the entire left arm and palm of the left hand, the neck and the underside of the chin and jaw, the lips and nose, the cheeks, the eyes, the entire face. Just notice if you're still holding an expression across the face and letting it go now. Notice if there's any tension across the forehead and let that go now. Feeling the head, the trunk, the legs, and the arms lying in the space that you've provided for yourself as you practice Yoga Nidra. And now bring your awareness towards the breath, gently coming in through the nose and exhaling through the nose. The mouth closed, tongue relaxed. Feel the sweet breath coming in, gently allowing the chest and belly to rise, and then exhaling. No need to change your breath, just being aware of your breath. Notice if your breath is becoming deeper, making the belly rise and fall. Or notice if you're still stuck up in the top of the chest, near the collarbones. Knowing that by just looking and being aware of your breath, turning inward, it will change. Following your breath in and out. Be aware now of the temperature of the breath coming in through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling the temperature and airflow across the lips as you breathe in and out. Noticing the airflow going through the throat, the chest, and the belly. And then notice if anywhere else in the body feels like it's being breathed. Notice how the body moves as you breathe, or doesn't move. Just turning your awareness inward, releasing all the awareness of the day, all the external. Turn it inward and come inside. Bring your breath now inward, breathing in deep for 4 counts. And then exhale for 4 counts. Stretching it out long, inhaling for 4. And out for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now breathing in a little deeper for 4. And waiting at the very top of the breath, and then gently cascading out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, in for 4. Waiting at the top for just a bit, and then exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Waiting at the bottom just a moment, and then inhale. Release any counting now, any effort. Allowing the body to be breathed. Noticing this wonderful function of the nervous system to breathe for you without even having to think about it. A function we take for granted. And now bring your awareness to an intention, a positive affirmation, a goal, a wish, a declaration within the mind. It can be love, peace, forgiveness, patience. Whatever your intention is, I want you to breathe it in, saying it in your mind, and then breathing it out. Let's repeat this 3 times without any vocalization, just in your mind, breathing it in, and then breathing it out. And again, saying it in your mind as you breathe in and breathing out. And again, let yourself come to stillness. Remind yourself that you will not sleep. You are practicing Yoga Nidra, and you will not sleep. Let's now count our breaths backwards, starting at the number 52. Breathing in 52, breathing out 52, breathing in 51, breathing out 51, breathing in 50, breathing out 50, breathing in 49, breathing out 49. Breathing in, 48. Breathing out, 48. If you lose track, come back to 52 and start again. If you get to 0, come back and start again. Breathing and counting. Continue on, please. Continue breathing and counting. Release now your counting. Release now your counting. Bring your awareness now to the right hand thumb in an exercise we call rotation of consciousness. Follow my voice as I guide you through each body part, being aware of it in your mind, starting at the right hand thumb. The right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger of the right hand, the palm of the right hand, the right wrist, the back of the right hand, the right forearm, the right inner elbow, the right outer elbow, the right bicep muscle, the right tricep muscle, the right underarm, the right shoulder, the right shoulder blade, the right side of the ribs, the right side of the waist, the right hip, the right inner thigh, the back of the right thigh, the right buttock, the right outer thigh, the right knee, the back of the right knee, the right shin, the right calf muscle, the right ankle, the top of the right foot, the bottom of the right foot, the right heel, the arch of the right foot, the ball of the right foot, the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe of the right foot, the entire right foot, the right foot and ankle, the entire right leg, the entire right side of the trunk, the entire right arm, right side of the trunk, and right leg. Bring your attention now to the left hand thumb, the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger of the left hand, the palm of the left hand, the back of the left hand, the left wrist, the left forearm, the left inner elbow, the left outer elbow, the left upper arm, the left tricep muscle, the left underarm, the front of the left shoulder, the top of the left shoulder, the left collarbone, the left shoulder blade, the left side of the ribs, the upper back, the middle of the back, the lower back, the left side of the waist, the tailbone, the belly, the groin, the left inner thigh, the left buttock, the left outer thigh, the top of the left thigh, the left kneecap, the back of the left knee, the left shin, the left calf muscle, the left ankle, the left heel, the arch of the left foot, the top of the left foot, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe of the left foot, the top of the left foot, the entire left foot and left ankle, the entire left leg, the entire left side of the trunk, the entire left arm, the entire left side of the body, the bottom of both feet, the heels, the backs of the legs, the buttocks and low back, the middle of the back, the space between the shoulder blades, the tops of the shoulders, the entire right arm and hand, the entire left arm and hand, the front of the throat, the back of the neck, the back of the head, the top of the head, the forehead, the left eyebrow, the right eyebrow, the left eye, the right eye, the bridge of the nose, the end of the nose, the upper lip, the lower lip, the line where the lips meet, the tongue, the jaw, the left ear, the right ear, the left side of the face, the right side of the face, the third eye, the space across the forehead we call Chitakasha, our movie screen. Observe what's in your movie screen at this time. Bring yourself back to the right hand thumb, the second finger, the third finger, the fourth finger, the fifth finger of the right hand, the back of the right hand, the entire right hand, the right forearm, the right upper arm, the right shoulder blade, the right collarbone, the right side of the chest, the right side of the waist, the right hip, the right leg, the back of the right leg, the top of the right leg, the right knee, the right ankle, the bottom of the right foot, the top of the right foot, the right big toe, the right pinky toe, the entire right leg together, the entire right side of the trunk and belly together, the entire right arm together, both shoulder blades, the spine from the neck, upper back, middle of the back, low back, tailbone, the left side of the ribs and chest, the left side of the waist, the left hip, the navel, the entire pelvis, the back of the left leg, the top side of the left leg, the back of the left knee, the left lower leg, the left ankle, the left heel, the arch of the left foot, the top of the left foot, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe of the left foot, the entire left leg together, the entire left side of the trunk together, the entire left arm and hand together, the entire body, neck, and head together, the entire top side of the body together, the entire back side of the body together, the entire body together, the whole body together. Remind yourself now that you are practicing Yoga Nidra and you will not sleep. Experience and remember now the feeling of cold, of bone chilling, ice cold. Feel and be now cold. Bone chilling cold. Release now the cold as you begin to feel warm and hot, heat, flames. Allow yourself now to remember and be hot. Feel and be hot. Release now the feeling of heat. Allow now yourself to become very, very big. Remember the feeling of hugeness, of big. Remember and be very large, very big. Remember and be big. Experience now the opposite of large as you become very, very small. Become very, very small, minuscule, so very tiny and small. Remember and be small. so very, very tiny. Tiny. Come back. Tiny. Come back now and release the smallness. Be and remember darkness, complete and utter absence of light, complete and utter darkness. The the darkest of dark. No light and no color, complete and utter darkness. Be and remember darkness. Peek through the darkness with some light. Bring the brightness of light to the darkness. Release now the darkness as you bring in some light. Allow it to become brighter and brighter, and brighter still. Be and remember absolute brightness. The absence of any color, shining brightness, illuminating brightness. Be and feel that light. Release now. Feel extremely heavy, like steel or concrete. So heavy. So heavy, you can barely lift a muscle. So heavy. Feel and remember and be heavy, weighted and heavy. So heavy. Release now the weight as you become light, lighter and lighter still, like a feather or a leaf on the wind. Become extremely light, so light that you start to float, so light that you leave and float even above your own body. Float higher now. Become lighter and lighter and lighter. You're so light now that you're floating above your home, above the building that you're in, above your city. As you float even higher still, you can see a beautiful and dark sea. The sky is dark, but filled with stars, filled with moonlight. The moon is so large and illuminated. You can see every crater and every pattern. It's the largest moon you've ever seen, and you're drawn towards it. Allow yourself to float towards the moon, seeing the moonlight dance over the waves of this beautiful sea. It's dark but warm. Warm breezes are all around you. The stars are so bright and beautiful and shining. The moon is so big on the horizon. And as you move towards the moon, you can see a big and beautiful ship, an ocean liner. It's full of lights and people, and you're so drawn to the ship that you float just above it, wondering where this ship is going, intrigued. As you float along the side of it, You can see all types of people, passengers waving to you. The people are dressed in all different kinds of dress, from all different places in the world. You marvel at their beauty, their beautiful clothes, their beautiful styles, all different. There's kindness in their eyes. They're holding children, standing close to their elders. People from everywhere, all on one ship. As you float to the front of the ship, you can see the captain's quarters. She's a strong, beautiful woman, steering the ship in the direction of home. As you float alongside, you look down into the water and you can see illumination underneath the waves. The glowing sea life below. Undiscovered and unknown creatures, but known to them. Bioluminescence, glowing underneath you. The moon is so bright, and the ship is steering towards the moon. As you float along the side, you realize that you are surrounded by small boats. All around you are different boats, all different sizes and shapes, filled with all different people. You notice that the captain has set aside a boat for you, and so you board your vessel. And you can steer your boat in any direction you want. The boat seems to know where to go, following the mothership as you head towards the moon, towards the horizon. As the moon sinks down below the horizon, you can start to see now some sunlight. The rising of the sun, the dawn of a new day. This boat is a gift. The direction, a choice. As you lay back in your vessel, you look up at the stars, starting to disappear as the sky becomes more blue. The sun rises. The sunlight now illuminating the waves, the boat, the faces, the people becoming more clear. You can feel those gentle waves underneath you, knowing that sometimes they feel a little bit rougher, and then sometimes more calm. as the sunlight now shines on your boat, you notice that it catches the top of your head, your face, the chest, the pelvis and hips, the legs, the feet and ankles. The sunlight fills the palms of the hands. It's bright at the eyelids. You are glowing in this beautiful sunlight. Feel the warmth of the sunlight on your body as your boat knows where to go. Where to go. Bring yourself back now as you find your building and your region, as you find the room that you are in, as you start to feel the walls, the floor, being aware of the sounds around you. Be aware now of the temperature within the room, of the airflow across the nose and the forehead. Being aware now of the sensations within the body after practicing Yoga Nidra. Be aware of the clothes on your body. Be aware of the earth holding your body where you are. And before coming to any movement, bring your thoughts back to your intention, the seed that you planted. Nurturing that seed with your practice of Yoga Nidra. Bring your awareness to that intention as you breathe it in and exhaling it out. Taking a deeper breath now in and then exhaling out. And a third time, bringing the intention in and exhaling out. Take a very large now deep breath in as you start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, and then exhaling out, small, gentle movements. Breathing a little deeper now, moving the neck and the head from side to side, opening and closing the eyes, opening the mouth, and closing. Starting to make bigger movements now, maybe bringing the knees up and into the chest, or feet to the floor as you move the knees side to side, slowly, gently, bringing your awareness back to this body. And then gently finding yourself rolling onto your right side and taking a moment, letting your blood pressure catch up, letting yourself become aware, and then gently using the arms to push up into a sitting, comfortable, easy seat, crossing the legs or stretching them out long in front. Bringing the head over the shoulders, and then just taking a moment to breathe. Bringing your hands now to heart center, palms together, right at the chest. As you take a deep inhale in, and exhaling out with a sigh. And another deep breath in, and out with a sigh. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Please take care as you find yourself returning back to your day, being aware that you are open. You are turning from now the internal to external. Be kind with yourself. Be kind with what you put in your eyes and in your senses. Maybe continuing this good feeling with a walk, a nice glass of water, gentle and kind. Thank you for practicing Yoga Nidra with me. As always, bringing the hands to heart center, we bow to each other, honoring that love and light that dwells within you. We say Namaste.